What's up, fellas? It's your boy back with another episode of Ball Talk Manny. Hope everybody's having a great day, staying warm in this cold weather. This is our first snow. Yeah, this is our first significant snow of the year. So yeah, I'm trying to stay warm. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. That being said, let's hop right into it. All right, so we are approaching the mid-season point of the NBA season. Um, if you're not a basketball head and just like enjoy watching basketball, this is like a boring part of the season. You're not really learning anything new about your team. You know if your team is bad, you know if your team is good. You like you're not learning anything new. Um, but the trade deadline is approaching. Last year we got the Luka Doncic trade, blockbuster trade. So hopefully we could get something this year. Because right now all we got is Trey Young to the Wizards for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. So yeah, hopefully we could get some trades to spice up the season. Um, so yeah. But yeah, today we will be reacting to an article of all the Eastern Conference teams, trade that they should do. So yeah, let's hop right into that real quick. All right. All right, first team up is the Pistons. Pistons receiving Michael Porter Jr. for Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivey. I like that. The Pistons are currently the number one seed in the East, which is actually insane, considering what they were 2 years ago. Um, but yeah, I like this because the Pistons, even though they're in one seed, they do have some issues like court spacing sometimes. Getting Michael Porter Jr., that opens the floor tremendously. He doesn't really see contests. He gets his shot up, great shooter. So if they could pair Michael Porter Jr. with Cade Cunningham, that would be pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty tough. Okay, next is the Knicks. The Knicks receive Najee Marshall. The Mavericks get Yabu Sale, Daddy A, second round pick, two second round picks, and a or three second round picks. And the Nets get Landry Shamet and a 2020. Uh, I don't think this is a good trade. Because what are the Nets receiving, and what I just don't like this trade. Like Yabu selling going to the Mavericks, I don't think that makes significant change. Najee Marshall, I don't know. I don't like that trade. I'll grade that at F. Okay, Boston Celtics, Nurkic, and I'm not even gonna try to say his name. And the Jazz receive Anthony Simons and okay, Sam Hauser. I like this. Um, Simons, his role on the Celtics isn't really that big, and he's a good player, so he could go somewhere and have a way more significant role. The Jazz though, I don't know if the Jazz would be a perfect pick because they do have Keontae George. I don't know. They do have a lot of guards, so I don't know that might not be a great fit. But for the Celtics, Yusuf Nurkic right now the biggest hole on the Celtics team would be their big man. Even though Kata has been playing pretty decent, they still that's really their biggest hole right now. But for Nurkic to fill that hole, I don't know. I don't know how I like that. I think this is another mid trade. All right, so the Raptors they'll receive John Morant, Jock Landale, and the Grizzlies will get Emmanuel Quickly, Ochai Abaji, and Grady Dick. Hmm. Pairing John Morant up with like Scotty Barnes and the rest of that team, I don't know. I really like the rumors with Ja going to the Heat, so I haven't really seen the Raptors, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how because I don't know how Ja is with the Grizzlies right now. I don't know how their relationship is. So I don't know how dire the Grizzlies are to get rid of him, but I don't think this is receiving the max you could get for John Morant. Unless I'm just mistaking his value. I feel like you could get a little more for John Morant. Even though these are decent players. But yeah, I don't know. That trade I wouldn't see that happen, not gonna lie. All right, so for the 76ers, they receive a 2026 second round pick. And the Nets receive Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon. No, no. The Nets, if the Nets want to get better, I don't know. No, no. I'm not even no, I'm not going to entertain that. That's terrible. All right, the Magic 2026 second round pick for Tyus Jones. I don't like it though, really. Trey Young is already on the Wizards. Trey Johnson also. They have a lot of guards. I don't like Tyus going to the Wizards. I don't know. Maybe they would like to have him come off the bench. Um, but I don't see that happening whatsoever. Okay, okay, a decent one again. Okay, Cleveland Cavaliers receive Herb Jones, Jordan Hawkins for Jared Allen and a 2032 first round pick. I mean, I guess I could see this because Derek Queen, if Derek Queen is your big man, um, you're going to probably need rim protection. He's not the greatest on the defensive side, so pairing him with Jared Allen, I could see. But where would like Zion Williamson fall into this lineup and stuff like that? The the Pelicans, they're just in such a weird like situation. Not having their first round pick, them being this bad this year, they're just in a weird situation. Yeah. So being a Pelican fan, that's a little tough right now. I don't know. I don't like that trade though. Okay, so Miami Heat. This would be the like biggest blockbuster trade this season probably. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kyle Kuzma. The Bucks received Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, Fontecchio, Kela Ware. Oh my goodness, and Jaime Jaquez. Okay, okay. So the Bucks are gonna gut the whole Heat's roster if they do get Giannis, but I don't know. This is a weird one because the Heat they're giving up a lot, but it is Giannis and Kyle Kuzma, which you really won't care about. But Giannis is Giannis. Um, I don't know. Giving up Tyler Hero, Rose, that's a lot, and you're young, developing big, and Kella Aware. I just don't know. It would be what Giannis, Bam, and Norman Powell. Is that a winning team? Do we know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's a lot. Um, but I wouldn't be mad if it did happen though. All right, so for the Hawks will receive Nick Claxton, and the Nets will receive Kristaps Porzingis. No, I don't know. This is a weird one. Off of first glance, you say no, right? Because Nick Claxton, he's been hooping for the Nets. Kristaps Porzingis, he can't stay on the court. In the 2026 first round pick from the Cavaliers, that shouldn't be a good pick the way the Cavs are playing. So or where you project the Cavs to be at the end of the season, it just doesn't seem right. But no, yeah, I'm gonna say no. No. I'm sorry, no. Oh, okay. This is another big one. Bulls receive Zion Williamson. The Pelicans receive Zach Collins, Kevin Herter, and the 2026 first round pick. But it's a Blazers 1 through 14 protected. Like I said earlier, the Pelicans don't have their first round pick. And honestly, if I'm the Pelicans front office, I love Z, but I may be trying to get away from him. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and rebuild with Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears, and Trey Murphy. Um, Zion, he's I don't know. It's just his health issues. He's a phenomenal player. It's just his health issues. So I don't know. I guess I could say I like it, but it depends on where the Blazers finish because it's a good chance that you don't get that pick. Because if the Blazers are bad, you won't get that first round pick because it's protected. So I don't know. I don't know. If it wasn't protected, I'll say yes in a heartbeat. But I don't know because it's not. I don't know. All right. So for the Bucks receive Jeremy Grant, and the Blazers get Kyle Kuzma and Gary Harris. Gary Harris and the 2026 first round swap. Okay, if I'm in the Bucks front office, obviously you want to keep Giannis. He's a generational player. But if you don't see yourself winning in the next couple years, you might as well get off Giannis and try to get something and build this Buck team back up to what it was in 2021. Um, So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Jeremy Grant makes this team a viable playoff contender. So yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't. The Charlotte Hornets receive Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, and Dwight Powell. First glance, you say no way, right? Because you don't want to give up LaMelo, don't want to give up Concanepple or Brandon Miller. Those are your untouchables, and you feel like you will probably have to give up one of those three to get this. But when you look at it, it says the Mavericks receive Miles Bridges, Josh Green, Grant Williams, Pat Connaughton, and a 2027 first round pick. So they just get their first round pick back. I say yes. The Hornets' biggest problem right now is their big men. They have decent big men, but it's not like a strength. So pair AD with Concanepple, Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball. That's that's a good team with Klay Thompson. Like that's I feel like that's the veteran experience you need and the star power to make this team a contender, or if not a contender, a very good team. So yeah, if I'm in the Hornets front office, I say yes. Honestly, I do. And also, if it's not, it's a win-win kind of with the Mavericks because you're getting off of Anthony Davis contract. You're basically just giving the keys to Cooper Flag and just saying you believe in him. So I don't know. I like this trade for the Hornets. I am a Hornets fan, so I may be a little biased, but I like this trade. Okay, the Nets. The Nets receive Lonzo Ball, 2031 first round swap. Cavs receive 2032 second round pick. The only way this works is if Michael Porter Jr. is still on the team. Because Porter, he's showed that he's one of them guys. He's the guy that you thought he was coming out of high school. He's showing that he's been playing at that level. Like I watched the Nets games and I'm like, okay, so yeah, he's one of them. Um, so yeah, pairing him with Lonzo, I think that's decent. Lonzo isn't like a game changer, none of that. He's a valuable point guard, and that's what they need. They don't really have a great point guard. They do have Igor Denham, I think his name is Jaeger Denham. I don't know how to say his name. He's a young point guard, and that would be good for Lonzo to, I guess, mentor him, stuff like that. So yeah, I like that. Okay, so the Wizards they received KCP, Ty Jerome, 2029 second round pick, 2031 second round pick. And the Grizzlies received Chris Middleton. For the Wizards, this will be an absolute win. Um, because you're getting off of Chris Middleton's expiring contract, and you just got off of CJ McCollum's expiring contract, so you have some breathing room with the first apron, second apron, all that stuff. So I don't for the Wizards, I like it because they're in their rebuild. Hopefully that wasn't loud. They're in their rebuild, so I like it for the Wizards. For the Grizzlies, um, I just feel like no, I don't like it. Not for Chris Middleton. That's giving up a lot. Even though it's not, yeah, no. The Pacers get Daniel Gafford for and Dante Exum for Benedict. No, nope, nope. Benedict, I feel like he's not an untouchable, not right now. But he should be one of them guys that you shouldn't be looking to trade right now, especially for Daniel Gafford or Dante Exum. I do understand that the Pacers don't got Miles Turner anymore, so they do need that next big. But no, I don't like it. No. Mm-mm. Nope. So the Pacers were the last Eastern Conference team. So I'll hopefully they got a Western Conference article. The article wasn't that bad. Some of these trades were out the realm of possibility. Um, but that's going to happen because every team's not going to trade. But it wasn't that bad of an article. It was pretty decent. But with all that being said, stay blessed, and I'll see y'all next time.